Continuing to fill questions for usmle, I have a student asking from within our Telegram group, what is the quickest way to review UWorld without spacing out? Okay, I've made many clips talking about how to go through UWorld without ADHDing the fuck out and without procrastinating, how to be more efficient going through the QBank, okay? So I'll discuss that in this clip, as well as how many questions per day should you do, and should you do random mode or tutor mode. So before we start, please subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. Give the video a like. I really appreciate it. Find me on Instagram at mehlman_medical, mehlman_medical, links down below. Find me on Telegram, links to the Telegram group and channel down below, and I'll start the clip. So students asking the quickest way to review UWorld, I said I'd give you several pointers here. The first, in order to avoid ADHD, in order to not space the fuck out while you're going through QBank, is I want you doing blocks of 10. And as I said, I made many clips talking about this. Blocks of 10, okay? And I want you doing untimed tutor random mode. And while you're doing the blocks of 10, your phone is going to go in your fucking backpack and across the room. So you're going to commit to that block of 10. You're going to do nothing but that block of 10 while you're engaged in it. And then after you finish, yes, take a break. Go grab your phone, grab a bite to eat real quick, a drink. I don't want the drink and food next to you while you're doing the block of 10. So let's say you're 4 questions into the block, and in 2022, reflexively, you might be going to grab your phone to check something. Nope, you can't do that. You have to finish the block of 10. And you're going to find that by doing these very efficient blocks of 10, you're going to make inroads very quickly through the QBank, okay? It's very effective for students who ADHD the fuck out going through QBank. Now, also a point I can make is never under 40 questions per day. There's no excuses, even if you're busy. Over 80 questions per day, you're not really reading, okay? Even if you're capable of going faster, I see 80 as very effective and sufficient for a day. After that, you can do other stuff like my free high-yield PDFs, as well as my audio QBank here on the YouTube by playlist. In terms of tutor versus time mode, random versus subject specific, I want you doing things in random mode because it means a lot more for macro retention by the time you get to the real deal. It means a lot more if you get a question wrong on rheumatic fever today, and then you get it wrong 3.5 weeks from now because you're doing things in random mode, and you say, I can't fucking believe I got this wrong. I knew that. That's a shock factor. It's a shock value, okay? And it will help you with your macro retention. Some students want to pack the punch, do things subject specific, learn things all at once, okay? It's to my observation as a tutor, retention tends to be more transitory when that occurs. Student will learn GI very well for 3 days and then forget it a month later. If you're dealing with classes, which many of you might be, that's different, okay? But for those of you who can just go through the QBank at leisure, I want you doing random mode. And then as far as timed versus tutor, I prefer tutor mode for students, once again for macro retention, because being able to instantly see the answer after you get a question also enables a shock value. So you get a question, you're like, no fucking idea what this is. Instantly you see the answer. There's a shock value there. Helps with your attention as opposed to going through 40 monotonous explanations at once after the fact. If you've struggled with time, it's overrated, this notion of going through QBank in time mode to help with your pacing. It's pretty rare that I'll have a student do the QBank in time mode. You could pretty much do tutor mode up until your exam if you really wanted to, and you'd be fine going in, which, by the way, it's a tangential long fucking discussion, but you'd be doing all the nbmes prior to your real deal anyway, not QBank. And you're going to be doing the online ones timed anyway, so you'll gain a sense of pacing. You know the deal. I'm going to continue to make more content. If you like my stuff, subscribe to my channel. And I appreciate your time. That's it.